We are back at our favourite tyre place in the world, Sandbach Tyres. What's happened, Dan? Is it?
What's that up there? That bit there, is that where it's?
Yeah, that's where it's gone.
That's full of tyre, that.
Yeah, the tyre's like torn off the rim here. Anyway, but yeah, it's pothole, Alex.
Oh, he has done. Driving back from the track.
How unlucky did you get? We survived a full day thrashing the car on the track, only to get a blowout on the way home on the M6. That was a brand new tyre destroyed. So that was recovery number one, but Dan from Sandbach Tyres helped us get the car back on the road, and we booked on for another track day at Oulton Park 1 week later. The M4's set up for the track now. I've got the phone holder for the lap counter. Got the lap timer there. GoPro's set up and the charging cable's plugged in. We got the passenger harnesses strapped up, nothing in the boot. This kind man over here is letting me put my bag on his trailer. So I think it's time for some fast laps. So I was buzzing to be back out on the track. The car was feeling solid, and after a couple of warm-up laps, I'd found my first battle. This was the first time I'd driven at Oulton Park in the M4, but I wasn't scared to take on the challenge of racing this GT4 Mercedes race car. Starting to get a feel for the car now, pushing more and more each lap, and then boom, stone cracks the windscreen. driver of the Mercedes moved over and I started to push the car a bit more into the next turn, which literally cracked the windscreen even more. Took it nice and easy past this guy because you just don't want to be that idiot that's flying up the inside of people on a track day. Plus there is actually a rule on track days where you're not allowed to overtake in the corner, so if the marshal sees you doing it you're getting a black flag, but if you do it safely like that I'm pretty sure it's allowed. After a little break and letting the car cool down, I went back out and found 2 Fiestas flying around the track. You've got to remember these are just junior drivers in these Fiestas, but they were absolutely pinned. Fiesta go for here, it's absolutely on rails. Proper got the back end out here as he's turning in. His line's well off to be fair, but he was a sick driver. He's pushing it really hard. He's defo getting a black flag if he carries on going like that though. That was good fun with those Fiestas, really enjoyed that. And up next is a turbo Clio. So this is when things started getting a little bit more spicy. this, guys, is where it all went wrong. So you'll see at the end of the video what actually happened to the car. But basically, as I was on full boost flat out down the straight, the engine just cut completely. There was no power, so I was just checking my mirrors, pulling off to the right because I know there's a little bit of track here that's quite safe. And yeah, the marshal called the recovery truck for me, and that was it. Game over. We had an absolute nightmare getting the car onto the ramp. Basically, with these B&W auto boxes, when you can't start the engine, you can't actually put the car out of gear, so the car was locked in drive. We had to put these slidey things under the back wheels, literally slide it all the way up in gear. Hopefully it hadn't wrecked the gearbox. Motorway last time, blowout. I'm back in the recovery truck again. A nice big windscreen on this, haven't you?
Yeah.
Get a good view.
It's alright on race meetings, sitting in here watching the race.
I bet it is, mate. Get the racing line in this as well. So the marshals managed to get me off the track, and then we had to drag it back off the ramp and then get it recovered to Tom Wrigley Performance, who then diagnosed the problem. What I actually did here as well, I put the handbrake on because I thought if the handbrake's locking the wheel, then it's just going to be sliding on the tyre and it's not putting any stress through the gearbox. I do know that there is a thing underneath the car that you can knock it out of gear or whatever, but there was no chance I was doing that on the side of the track.
Yeah, we're good.
And all it was a blown off boost pipe.
This is what's popped off, mate. The boost pipe there. I don't know if you want us to do the aluminium ones and the aluminium ones here.